You just dried your eyes.
It ain't the end of the world.
According to Clint, it is. I'm sorry, Victoria. I apologize to you. I tried very hard to follow the plan, but I could not.
Shh, don't blame yourself now. Blaze is right. The situation may not be hopeless.
You just have to have a little faith, honey. Clint said he'd handle Randolph, and his word's good enough for me.
There are some things that even Clint Buchanan cannot undo.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. As you must know by now, my husband can be a very persuasive man.
Well, in that case, he will be an irresistible force up against an immovable object. Randolph will not understand, and he will never forget.
Jenny, sometimes you make me glad I wasn't born a lady.
Say,
Well, it's true. I mean it. I mean, I've learned how to talk a little nicer and dress a little better, and hold my tea with my pinky up. But I'll tell you, I still know how to claw and scratch for what I want.
Please, we are different people.
My granny used to say all cats are gray at night. Now, if you'd let your claws show sometimes, maybe you'd save us a whole lot of trouble. Why don't you just ask Randolph to marry you?
What? You want me to propose to him? Well, that's
Improper. Well, I know. Maybe the only proper thing is the improper thing to do.
It's Blaze.
Yes, honey, what is it?
No time to explain. You all come to the saloon real quick. There's lots of trouble, and Clint's in it up to his neck.
Oh, my.
Mr. Lord, we have nothing to fight about.
You call Jenny's honor nothing? You're a bigger scoundrel than I thought.
Now, hold on. If you'll just let...
That's enough words. Your weapon, sir. Well, if you won't choose them, I'll do it for you. Defend yourself.
Okay, put those guns away.
Stand back, Sheriff. Your brand of justice calls for moral imperative.
Oh, will you knock off this talk about morality? Mr. Lord, you're just plain jealous about me and Jenny, and you don't have any reason to be.
I'll have mine honor. Mine end is Fletcher's.
Sheriff, will you try and explain to this fellow just how ridiculous this idea is of dueling with pistols?
Sure is. If you have to fight it out, do it the right way.
You're joking.
Sheriff, at last you prove your mettle to me. It's done. We'll settle this issue with swords. Fight to the death.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, but you better step back.
Jenny, stay back. This is mortal combat. Man against man. Honor against dishonor.
Clint, are you all right?
I'm fine, but you better step back.
Jenny, stay back. This is mortal combat. Man against man. Honor against dishonor.
Mr. Lord, if you'll give me 5 minutes to explain, Jenny here can back...
How dare you hide behind a woman's skirts?
Damn it, I'm trying to tell you this fight is not necessary.
My assessment of you is correct, sir. You are no gentleman. I'm not interested in talk. I demand action. Mr. McGillis, since you're obviously not on a hunting expedition, will you do me the honor of serving as my second?
What hunting expedition?
I'll explain later. Right now I'm in need of an assistant. Someone to pick up Mr. Buchanan's body after I've done with him.
No, do that, please.
Buck!
Will you do me the honor of acting as my second?
You bet. Clint, have you ever used a sword before?
No.
business.
Vicky, I tried talking to the man. He doesn't want to listen. I don't have a choice.
But of course you have a choice. That's ridiculous. You put down the sword and you walk out of here.
This is 1888, remember? They have their own way of doing things. Now, because I asked Ginny to marry me while I already had a wife, Mr. Lord feels he has to defend her honor. And this is the way he insists on doing it.
The only reason you asked her to marry you is because you thought you'd never get home. Honey, you don't know a thing about fighting with swords. He could kill you. I will not lose you again, darling. Now, I don't care about any code of honor. It's not worth your life.
You're not going to lose me. I'll think of something.
On guard.
You better step out of the way.
Cody, please, you've got to put a stop to this before Clint gets killed.
Well, I don't think they'd take kindly to me coming in there to interrupt you.
Listen, I know all about your code of honor. My husband's life is at stake.
Well, you don't look like you're doing too poorly over there.
Well, if you're not going to stop it, I will. Buck, give me your phone.
You're going to humiliate both of them. Stay here.
Claim victory in this ridiculous competition. I will not allow you to take this fine man's life.
How can you protect this scoundrel after the pain and humiliation he's caused you?
Randolph, it is a terribly complicated story, but I assure you his intentions were honorable, and I have the highest regard for his integrity if you would only do him the courtesy of allowing him to explain.
No explanations are necessary. You've made your loyalties perfectly clear.
That was a fine thing that you did, Ginny.
Yes, Jenny. You saved my life.
And mine, too. Thank you very much. I realized that I had ruined everything. But I could not allow Clint to be killed.
Maybe you haven't ruined anything at all.
You heard Randolph. I have disgraced him. He will never speak to me again, much less marry me.
But he's got to marry you. Miss Vicky here and Clint's life depend on it.